Welcome to MarcusG.tv. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission is children's health and what I consider child abuse. So before I do that, I'm trying some new lighting in here. Let me know how you like the new lighting. I have all the actual lights off in the front here, and I just have a spotlight on the back here, one of those photo lights I have. So that's one thing I need to invest in. I've invested in all these things to do YouTube videos and presentations. I just bought this awesome Epson projector last week. So I keep investing every month for my YouTube channel, because you get to make money when you do videos like this on YouTube. All those ads you see when you watch or click those ads, the creators get paid for that. It's a small amount, but it adds up, and I get 400,000 views a month right now currently. So it does add up to some nice pocket change at the end of the month. So I always keep investing back into my YouTube production or into my speaking career, whatever it is, or I invest back in myself and products, and I'll take a couple $100 and buy something cool that month, like some new cycling clothes or something, whatever. But child abuse, that's the real topic today. Child abuse. I consider parents, most of you, doing a form of child abuse. You set your kids up to fail, okay? At a very, very young age, you teach your kids that you reward them with ice cream, with cakes and cookies. At a 1-year birthday party, you let them dig into some sugar-laden, fat-laden, white flour cake, and some of you don't care where you buy it, and it's loaded with colorings and chemicals and preservatives and trans fats and genetically modified soybean oil and cottonseed oil, which is extremely loaded with toxic chemicals, because cotton's just so hard to grow, and you'd never go out and eat cotton anyway, so why are you eating cottonseed oil and all these food colorings? It's disgusting, the stuff that most parents feed their kids. Now, besides owning a restaurant and seeing what kids eat, I also run a horseback riding camp every summer. I've done that for 13 years, 13 summers. Girls between the ages of 6 and 17. And it's very frustrating to see girls that come through that are 12, 13, 14 years old that will only eat white pasta and dessert. White pasta, butter, and dessert. I see it every year. The kids don't try anything. They don't expand beyond their realm. Kids eat what you teach them to eat. That's the bottom line. And I witness this all the time, even with family members. It's just like, oh, can I bribe you with some ice cream to do this? No, bribe your kid with a piece of fruit. I'm not saying, I want to differentiate between sugars, okay? I'm talking about white sugar, cakes, cookies, pies, ice creams, things like that. I'm not talking about bananas, apples, oranges, peaches, pears, mangoes, nectarines, grapes, guavas, pineapples. I'm not talking about that kind of sugar. I'm talking about the kind that you're getting in this highly refined processed crap that you keep rewarding your kids and bribing them. Like, I see so much kids go in the grocery store and they just like throw a fit. Parents, that's your fault. You did that. And people are going to say, well, society, and I can't watch my kids all the time. You know what? I have a 16-year-old and a 14-year-old, and we never rewarded them with stuff like that. They got rewarded with mangoes. And I gotta tell you, when there was a new case of mangoes at home sitting on the counter, they'd be like, cool. And at 4 years old, they knew how to cut a mango, because that's what we taught them. We taught them that grapes and all these things are the food that fuels your body. My son would come home from nursery school, preschool, and he'd eat like 3-4 apples. And we encouraged that. And we didn't take him to go get pizza and this and that. We made food. We had food for him. If we bought convenience foods, it was something organic, like a sunshine burger, something like that. So I'm just online with chatting with some service somewhere, because I'm on hold for a problem I'm having with one of my websites. It's a disaster. So if you go on and Google harmful effects of childhood diet, childhood sugar in their diet, you just Google something like that, dangers of kids eating cake and candy, Google that, you will find hundreds of articles that experts are sharing their opinion and their experience on what it does. Both of my kids have been on 1 round of antibiotics because they both had Lyme disease. My son is currently battling Lyme disease, but he's also on a bunch of other things besides antibiotics. My daughter had 1 round of antibiotics when she was 6 years old. That's it. They've never had ear infections. They've had fevers on and off, but your fever is a natural response from your body to fight something off. Okay, a lot of parents want, oh, give them antibiotics, take them to the doctor, this, and this. The fever needs to run its course so your body can build immunity to that infection. That's what a vaccine does. You give your body a foreign invader, some kind of agent that's not there, that's not supposed to be there, some kind of infection, and your body fights it off and builds antibodies. That's what's happening naturally in your body when your body creates a fever and you're exposed to these pathogens and things like that. You're building your immune system. But my kids never had any of that stuff. They never went to the doctor for sick visits. They've never known what it's like to be in bed with bronchitis, pneumonia, anything like that. And the first article I pulled up here, 4 shocking ways sugar affects your child's health. Number 1, cold, cough, and allergies. Number 2, croup and acid reflux. Number 3, weakened immunity. Number 4, poor diet. You're creating a lifelong habit of your kids being addicted to this refined sugar crap. So parents, it's your responsibility to have these bananas and other fruits around at all times, more veggies, carrots, teach them to eat tomatoes and cucumbers. My son would eat red peppers like they were crazy. Like it was like almost like kids eat candy because red peppers taste good, and he would just grab red peppers and eat red peppers as a snack. But if you've never given your kids a red pepper, of course they're not going to like it. And once they get hooked on ice cream and all this other stuff, they're going to look at a red pepper and say, "Why are you giving me this? I'm confused." You basically giving your kids permission and condoning their diet by giving them this stuff. If you give your kids white pasta and butter, that's what they think is going to be okay. Mac and cheese, that's what they think is going to be okay. Especially if you have none of the other stuff around. I know a couple parents who will give them mac and cheese, but then also have the avocados and the other things around too, and the salads. But some kids will just get the mac and cheese, and that's it. And then all of a sudden, at 16 years old, you're scratching your head and you're telling other parents like me, "I can't get my kids to eat healthy. They just won't eat healthy. I've done everything. I just don't know what it is." That's BS. You haven't done everything, and it's your fault. Wake up, parents. Stop the dietary child abuse. Teach your kids right from day one. This is what you eat. This is healthy, and this is what we eat. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and definitely pass it on.